good looking news from Germany and more news that I prepared for you. So first of all, we will look into Giga Berlin here. We clearly see that the final push for Q4 and 2022 is happening right now. We also know that there are VIN allocations already to German customers. So as I mentioned before, by mid-November towards end of December, most of the cars produced in Giga Berlin will go to German customers. If you're lucky, maybe Austria and Switzerland, but mostly German customers. And right now, there might be still exporting some cars, but most of the cars will go to German customers from now on. And this is as well proven by VIN allocations happening in Germany in the past 2 days. Now that is very good news because Tesla has not such a long way to go to deliver the cars to customers. Now, despite record profits, record revenue, and everything in a record area, we still see the stock in a drawdown situation. Again, for those following Elon Musk and Tesla, know that this is not because of Tesla, it's more because of Twitter and all the other things happening around Elon Musk. So I believe it's just a nice buying opportunity until the big institutional investors are going to buy back in already as the stock is going further down. But I don't see that in a critical way. Please let me know what your thought is on that. Now, stock-wise, this is one thing, but we also have more interesting news, especially when it comes to the Chinese competitors out there. And I believe that we will see soon in Germany some very, very big price battles happening. So we have here actually the NIO ET7 winning in the middle and upper class segment for 2022 in Germany, which is pretty much the biggest win you can get in Germany when you are winning the car of the year pretty much. There are different categories where you can win it, but the NIO was winning actually the most important one. And we also have BYD sales at the same time in China increasing by a lot. Again, there are hybrid cars as well inside, but keep in mind that BYD, NIO are already going to Europe. And so I do expect a big price battle happening in Germany. This can be good for Tesla as well. But again, in Germany, VW, BMW, and everyone else is going to fight for customers. And this is going to be a very interesting thing in 2023. Now in China, on the other hand, BYD is now with the hybrid cars together taking a share of the total market in October, not EV market, the total market of 11%. So again, it just shows how problematic the situation for German car makers is in China. So you have a lot of people in China moving towards Tesla, moving towards, for example, Chinese brands, but especially German brands have an issue. And at the same time, these Chinese brands and Tesla are moving towards Europe and competing with the car makers here. So that's going to be very interesting in 2023. Now, what's also interesting is that the Chinese freight carriers fear further price decline. We have seen that already happening with the containers, and this will definitely as well help in the long term for Tesla, as long as Tesla is shipping so many carriers to Europe. Once this is done and finished in 2 years, hopefully, or 3 years, of course, Tesla will be still interested in low cost shipping cars all over Asia and to Australia, New Zealand, and Philippines, Indonesia, etc. So lots of markets Tesla can still export to from Shanghai, like Japan, as they do right now. On the other hand, in the US, the competition is pretty much not there. There's no real competition for Tesla. The only thing is the Ford truck that is currently available. And on the other hand, people waiting for the Cybertruck. There's a slight advantage for Ford as they can take people that are frustrated over the long wait times. Again, when you look into the Model Y and Model 3 numbers, you clearly see that such a big advantage and difference towards the third place. It's just so shocking. And the Model X and Model S already keeping up again this year as production restarted. And I think in 2023, if Ford Mustang Mach-E is not getting a higher production rate, and not more customers. Model X and Model S could even go towards the third and fourth spot, even though I believe an Ioniq 5 or a Kia EV6 are a potential fourth and fifth place, as they are much cheaper. Furthermore, we also know that Toyota and Tesla have different profits per vehicle. To give Toyota one fair point here, we just must acknowledge that Tesla is selling cars at a much higher price than Toyota. And Toyota is having as well very low-priced vehicles on the market. So, of course, they cannot do so much profit. Again, it just shows a trend that is clear. And the trend is that Tesla is pretty much doing already as much profit as a company as Toyota. And I think latest by 2023, even though Toyota is selling so many more cars, Tesla, with a smaller amount of cars, can already reach the same amount of profit. And this just says and shows all the things that Tesla implemented over the years are playing out right now. Now, for the Model S and Model X, we have a candidate here, the Glovis Crown, actually moving to New York. As I mentioned before, we have a VIN number actually for European customers, and this VIN number is showing 30th of November towards the first week of December. If that is really happening here, then it is New York, because from New York they just need 2 weeks towards Europe. That could be the strategy for end of the year. Then we have the Hyperion Ray, lots of German cars on there. RCC Europe moving as well towards Suez Canal. When we have Glovis Safety, Noble Ace, Morning Cello, all kind of carriers moving towards Europe. Again, different locations, different stops that they have. Lots of car for Germany on the Carrera as well. And there are others as well moving to Southampton. And as I mentioned before, Model Y performance feedback from customers in UK is that from not from Giga Berlin, but from China, the Model Y performance is coming, which is again for me a surprise. But on the other hand, I'm happy for you guys in the UK that you at least get your car. And the only disadvantage is that you don't get it in the new colors. But again, this is the same for German customers. We don't get it in the new colors right now as well. Again, looking forward to see the new colors soon, hopefully. If you ordered a white seat, guys, and you wait for a car from Giga Berlin, I don't see that coming until Q1 2023 latest. It's not going to happen this year anymore. I would be surprised if they do so. If you get your car, do check out teslasupply.com. You can get a lot of nice products and a discount during the Black Friday week and right now as well. So I would be happy to see you over there as well. Thank you very much. Take care.